Man, I have a whole newfound respect for Travis Kelce. I am not your dragon either, Ryan. He unfollowed the actor on Instagram. We're going to come back to the reasons in a second and go through the details, but I want to rewind and show everybody what a weekend it was. Now, this was the weekend of the time, or I guess the Friday-ish, Thursday was it? Anyway, the Time 100 Gala, Thursday night in New York, where they went and did that speech that a lot of you watched on Friday. Thank you for everybody tuned in. But it didn't stop there. After that, they went off to Wrexham, Ryan's soccer team. And there was a big win, and there was a lot of PDA, a lot of celebration. Like, I'm bummed. I'm not trying to pile onto Ryan. I liked Ryan. I like the idea of Wrexham. The town seems really incredible, and they bet on this team. He and Rob McElroy, I don't know, the guy from Always Sunny, they did make a bet on this team, and the bet has paid off, and the city is paying off in dividends.
When Travis Kelce unfollowed Ryan Reynolds on Instagram, the internet barely blinked. But inside Hollywood, it was a nuclear move. This wasn't a glitch. This wasn't a quiet scroll and click. This was a deliberate shot fired in a celebrity Cold War, one wrapped in smiles, red carpet appearances, and carefully curated Instagram stories. Welcome back to Celebrity. It's Olivia here. But here's the twist. It had nothing to do with sports, and everything to do with Blake Lively. Because while Ryan and Blake have spent the past few weeks basking in a tidal wave of glowing PR, Wrexham wins, movie premieres, A-list cameos, one thing is crumbling beneath the surface: their credibility. Legal drama, hidden truths, damning accusations they've refused to address. And now, the silence is catching up to them. People close to the story are starting to peel back the layers. And Travis Kelce is the first major name to make a move. He could have muted Ryan. He could have stayed quiet. But instead, he clicked unfollow.
To the celebrity machine.
Good for them. I'm rooting for Wrexham and the team, but I just hate how Ryan and specifically Blake now get to use this as sort of a big PR opportunity for them. It's frustrating to me. I got to be honest, seeing it all there. I can't knock the Wrexham fans out there who are enjoying this win, which Ryan and Rob, to both of their credit, helped to get this team where it's at. It's just frustrating to see that she got to get shoehorned
Blake
in
Lively
there.
has always had it dialed in. The effortless fashion icon, the witty social media queen, the devoted wife of Ryan Reynolds. But now, even the glossiest illusion can't cover up the whispers. In recent weeks, as Blake re-entered the spotlight promoting a simple favor to and attending high-profile events, something felt off. Not to the tabloids, not to the fan pages. To the people watching closely. She smiled, she sparkled, she played her part. But the problem is, the internet remembers. Just a few months ago, Blake Lively was quietly accused by multiple insiders of manipulation, controlling behavior, and power playing her way through relationships and career deals. It was brushed off as gossip until she made one crucial mistake. She admitted it, casually, in an interview, laughing, brushing it off like a joke, saying, "Well, yeah, I'm a little evil." That soundbite resurfaced fast, paired with cryptic comments from co-stars, PR flops, a noticeable shift in Ryan Reynolds' tone when talking about their marriage. And now, with Travis Kelce suddenly distancing himself, it's not just smoke, it's a 5-alarm fire. Because Travis doesn't do drama. He's not a Hollywood player. If he made that move, it's not random. It's calculated. And here's what fans are saying. If Kelce's unfollow was intentional, something serious is going down behind the scenes. Blake's cracks are starting to show, and Ryan's silence is louder than any statement.
I don't think she's ever going to have any accountability for what she did. I don't. Look at her. Just eating it up at this premiere. She is in her dress. And here's, it's like, stop that. Hi. Here she is with Anna Kendrick. Anna Kendrick got the note. All right, stop. Be nice to Blake, it seems. And here they are. Hugging.
Anna, straight ahead this way.
So full on, Emily Blunt was at the premiere along with Hugh Jackman. It's like nothing ever happened. They're at this premiere like nothing ever happened. Oh yeah, everything's good.
Ryan Reynolds has built an empire out of likability. Deadpool, Mint Mobile, Aviation Gin, that cheeky grin, the perfectly timed jokes, the relatable dad energy. But now, that same charm might be shielding a secret. Because while Blake Lively's carefully crafted image is starting to unravel under public scrutiny, Ryan has remained eerily silent. No denials, no clarifications, just silence. And that silence is deafening, especially now with Travis Kelce cutting ties, especially when fans are connecting the dots between Ryan's latest interviews and Blake's recent controversies. In one awkward red carpet clip, Ryan dodges a question about their home life with a strained laugh. In another, he appears visibly uncomfortable when Blake's past comments about control and being a little evil are brought up. For a man who's made a career out of always having the right punchline, his hesitations are speaking volumes. Behind the scenes, insiders say Ryan's team is in containment mode, pressuring media outlets to keep questions focused on Deadpool, his business ventures, anything but Blake's spiraling narrative. And here's the real kicker. Multiple sources have hinted that Ryan's PR silence isn't just strategy, it's self-preservation. Because if he speaks out, if he confirms what many are already speculating, he doesn't just risk public backlash, he risks blowing up the brand. Ryan and Blake are more than a couple. They're a business, a perfectly packaged product that sells trust, laughter, and love. But if that image fractures, everything comes down with it.
As well, is it frustrating? As much as I want to support, I liked rather Ryan, it's so hard to support him now. Now, a lot of nonsense. By the way, I saw the film. Stay tuned. I think tomorrow, probably tomorrow, the next day, I will not only be reviewing the film, but I interviewed people leaving the film. There's a massive spoiler that I really want to tell you guys because it's going to get
years,
reported on.
Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds were the couple everyone wanted to be. Flirty tweets, inside jokes, coordinated outfits at the Met Gala. But now, that picture-perfect chemistry is looking more like a contract than a connection. The timeline tells a story the press won't print. Blake's recent red carpet appearances have been solo. Ryan's social media is noticeably Blake-free. They're still promoting their brands, still cracking jokes, but not together. Even when attending the same events, there's distance, a lack of eye contact, cold body language. Moments that would have once been meme-worthy are now awkwardly silent. And fans, they're done pretending. Reddit threads, TikTok creators, even blind item blogs are connecting the dots. They've noticed the shift. They're calling out the pattern. Blake controls the narrative. Ryan stays quiet, and somehow they both win. Until now. Kelce's unfollow just confirmed what we've all been suspecting. Because in Hollywood, image is everything. Until it's not. And once the cracks show, the entire illusion can collapse overnight. Some insiders say the couple has been living parallel lives for over a year. Others claim there's been a quiet split, one that hasn't been made public to protect their shared business deals. But one thing's clear. The fantasy of Blake and Ryan, the perfect marriage, the witty banter, the unwavering support, is slipping away. And if Travis Kelce, a man with no reason to get involved, decided to cut ties, he knows something. Something the rest of us are only just beginning to see.
Why is Blake the perfect Emily? Prompting Paul to answer, are they the same?
Blake just embodies Emily in a way that's hilarious because Blake in real life is nothing like Emily. Blake is very sweet, this like wonderful mother, and just this tiger comes out when she gets into Emily, and you just like, I'm always just at the monitor going like, wow, okay, well, I don't want to tangle with her.
I know, right? For sure.
That's not nervous laughter at all. What's so funny about this is someone actually asked Blake this the first time around on A Simple Favor, and here was her response.
Is a bit darker in nature. How was it getting in touch with your darker sides?
It was just more like all the facades that I put up, I just had like let go, so you guys got to see the real me. I'm just a dark, horrible person, and I just got to let my flag fly. So there you go. This is the real me.
And you were an absolute girl boss in this movie as well. Do you think we need more of that in Hollywood?
A girl boss. A girl boss. He said a girl boss. I'm like, if I knew what that meant, I could tell you. A girl boss. Yeah, we need more female. I think we have a lot of female bosses, and women's voices are being heard now in a big way.
Hollywood loves a perfect couple, but it loves a public implosion even more. And now, all signs point to one brutal truth. The Blake and Ryan show might be on its final season. The smiles? Scripted? The banter? Dry? The chemistry? Fading faster than a box office flop. And the timing couldn't be more suspicious. Insiders whisper of a planned separation rollout. A carefully timed series of events to prep the public, manage the brand, and soft land a breakup that's already underway. They'll frame it as amicable. They'll say they just grew apart. They'll thank fans for the support. But the internet isn't buying it. Not after the Kelce unfollow. Not after Blake's increasingly bizarre interviews. Not after Ryan's deadpan dodge fests and their eerie public silence. Because here's the twist nobody expected. What looked like the most untouchable couple in Hollywood might have been two solo players protecting a shared empire. Now the empire's wobbling, and the question isn't just if they'll split, it's who will take the fall. Will Ryan speak first? Will Blake spin the narrative? Or will Travis Kelce, football's unlikeliest truth bomb, be remembered as the man who quietly exposed one of Hollywood's biggest lies?
I liked Ryan Reynolds. I did. And I'm just so frustrated. I can understand why he wants to support his wife. I applaud any man who does, and any wife who stands by their man. But he's way more involved in this than he wants to admit. It's so clear as day what he's doing to Justin and the gaslighting they're both doing. It's just too hard to ignore it. I want to go root for Wrexham and watch that. I want to see Deadpool 4, and I want to see what else he's doing and watch his funny marketing. I do. But man, it's really hard now. And watching another simple...
The countdown has already started. And when the curtain finally drops, one thing's for sure. We'll be watching. Drop your theories in the comments. Did Travis know something the rest of us didn't? Is this a breakup in slow motion or a masterclass in PR control? Subscribe if you're here for the truth behind the glam. Hit the bell, because when Hollywood's perfect couples crumble, it's never quiet. And trust me, this story isn't over.